Mic check 1, 2, 3. Mic check. Could you spell your name for me?
Kevinyoung, Kevin Young.
Okay, Mr. Young. Last night it was just remarkable what was going on. I know this is the first annual event like this, and but when you came up there, the whole room was lit up. Now I'm a big Bob Beamon fan.
Oh yes,
but
we all are.
It seemed like the crowd really loved because you accomplished something that had never been accomplished before. You want to share that with us?
Well, growing up as a youngster, I thought it was going to be Dr. J. I'm not going to lie, I wanted to be a basketball star, but I gravitated.
I wonder why.
Tall and lanky, gravitated toward track and field, and I was able, and fortunate and blessed to become eventually, after long hard work training, become the world record holder in the 400-meter hurdles. And it hadn't been like for individuals like Edwin Moses, who set the bar so high for me to go out there to put that on my plate as a goal to achieve. Obviously, I would have never done it. I probably would have. I would have gave the effort, but you need cues and markers in life in order for you to go out there to achieve certain things. And that was one of the things that he did.
Now, you won your Olympic gold when?
In 1992. Everybody got so caught up in the Dream Team because that was the first time the Dream Team we were assembled in the U.S. assembled that basketball team. However, I went and shut it down myself in the 400-meter hurdles, and I was lucky enough not only to win the gold medal, but like I said, to go out there and did a couple things. I broke an Olympic record that a fellow teammate Andre Phillips had set when he won his gold medal in 1988 in the 400-meter hurdles, and then I was fortunate enough to break Edwin Moses' world record that, of course, he set back in 1983 in Germany.
And I know he's supposed to be here today. Is he still looking behind him?
He's
still looking behind me. Does he? Is there any animosity there? Does he appreciate?
Edwin has always been an individual because we all know Edwin as a scientist. He's went to Morehouse University, physics major, engineering major, and so that was that. We know he has a very, very high aptitude towards the sciences. So basically, as a hurdler, I looked at the way in which he meticulously went after that race. An individual at the time going 13 steps for every hurdle.
Wow.
That was what folks were trying to do, and the fact that I was even trying to do it myself, and I couldn't get it right because I kept approaching hurdles going 12 steps.
Right.
So it wasn't actually until I was able to take a different approach to it and look at what my strengths were to run a few of the hurdles at 12, that when I did just that, I was able to run under 47 seconds.
Yeah. Now, my wife and I, we also work with the We Can Help. It's actually a kidney fund. I'm a kidney transplant recipient myself, and the supplements that young people put in their bodies nowadays, and I found out that stuff, everything filters through your kidneys, and it can have an effect. What would you tell them, about, they say, hey, try this supplement?
First and foremost, you should not try a lot of those supplements out on the market. They're not FDA approved, to be honest with you. And think about it, you just need some water. You just need to be drinking water. And there's a lot of natural electrolytes that help flush through the kidneys in the foods that we eat. A lot of green vegetables and stuff that they do. I think when the parents would say you need to eat your vegetables, there was a reason why you need to eat your vegetables.
Yeah.
And so that's one of the things. I'm like Alonzo Mourning. He had a kidney ailment, and even like a lot of the medications that we take nowadays.
He had kidney disease, Alonzo Mourning, and won a championship on the team with Shaq and Dwayne Wade.
Yes, and to your point, kidney disease and kidney failure, those sort of things are really pandemic in the black community.
Yes, they are.
I'm telling you, you never realize I've had 1, 2, 3, 5 or 6 aunts.
On and on.
5 aunts that were doing dialysis over the period of their lifetime.
Wow.
Even before my mom passed away, she had like renal failure from diabetes and high blood pressure. And it's so crazy because when they put my mom on dialysis before she passed, her heart was too weakened actually to deal with the machine that would pump the fluid through, because they couldn't get all the fluid out of her system to keep her alive. So, my point to youngsters now is find the natural foods that you can eat every day, eat each and every day, that will flush your body out. Drink lots and lots of water. Stay away from a lot of the sugary and sodas and stuff like that. The cool thing as an athlete, once you get on that road of eating healthier and living healthier, it kind of sticks with you. So that's very important. And the fact you're a kidney transplant recipient,
yes, sir.
I mean, it's incredible. Those you you can't live without your kidneys.
Sure can. You sure can. Hey, I really want to thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Yes, sir. And I'm really proud of you. It's my honor. That's one thing. I think I've accomplished a lot of things in my life, but I'll never hold a gold medal.
I wish I would have brought it. I heard about the work that you and your wife do with the veterans.
Yes.
And when that was mentioned to me last night, I heard them talk about it. That blew me away.
Yes.
That blew me away. And whatever kind of support I can provide for you.
Yes.
I'm there. I'm not a veteran, but my granddad was in the Navy in World War II.
Yeah.
I hang out with gentlemen like
who's a veteran?
Who's a big veteran, Captain Pender. And
come on
and a lot of my track and field heroes, they were all military guys.
Yeah. Okay. Hey. Now he was you're right on cue. He was talking about you being a veteran,
right?
And some of the work that we do. And proud of that, we were talking about kidney failure. I'm a kidney transplant recipient,
yes, that's what I heard.
And talking about some of the supplements that go through your body. These kids are taking all these different things, drinking these monster drinks with all of this creatine in it.
Yes.
Come in just a little bit.
Yes.
And so we have to make sure to know what we put in our body. So
right.
What kept you physically fit? And I understand that you really didn't start running track till later in life.
Yeah, I was 25 years old when I first ran. Yeah, and I just eat right. I try to eat right. That's the main thing, is eat the right food. My wife's a vegetarian. I'm not, but I don't eat a lot of pork. And I just try to eat the right meals. When I was running track, man, we just ate everything.
That's true.
It wasn't any special meals like they do now. These kids now, they got trainers, they got physical therapists, and they got all this kind of stuff. But the main thing is you just try to eat the right food and don't try to eat the wrong food.
What's remarkable is you're 80 years young.
Yeah.
And you look like you can still get out there and probably run with the best of them. Tell us about your health now and a little bit about your track career.
Well, I was telling your wife, I've had 7 operations. I was in Vietnam twice, and right now I'm fighting leukemia. I have CLL, and I had prostate cancer from Agent Orange in Vietnam. But like I said, I didn't start running track till I was 25, and all this stuff came on me quite late in life. When I was working for the Atlanta Hawks, and I started having problems with injuries I had already received in the military with my neck and back. And so I had surgery just before the 1996 Olympics in Atlanta. Within 3 months, I had 2 surgeries. But I was able to walk 3 blocks with the torch.
Wow.
But it was really tough.
So you actually, 96, was that the year?
Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was Muhammad Ali?
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Wow, that was a tear-jerking moment to see Muhammad Ali up there and know that you actually held that same torch, man. That I'm honored.
Right. Well, it was a pleasure. There's no way I could not even walk that torch for 3 blocks. It's probably the last time I ever get to do it. But just thank God that I'm still here. At my age. A lot of my friends are not here now, especially a lot of my Vietnam buddies, and a lot of guys that grew up in my neighborhood are not here. But I'm just a blessed person. I love kids. I love people. He's like my son. And
now you were a world record holder in what?
In the
events.
Yeah,
events.
50, 60. I had it in the 70, 100 meters, 4x1 relay in 1968 in Mexico City. I was on 2 Olympic teams, Tokyo, Mexico. I was on a team with Bob Hayes in 1964.
The fastest man in the world, is that really you?
Right, that was him. That was Bob Hayes. Can't say that. And 1968 in Mexico City, we set a world record in a 4x1 relay.
Well, we really appreciate both you guys. I look forward to working with you guys in the future. It's an honor to be here. I think what you're doing is magnificent. The young people need to stay in touch with their roots and know that you guys paved the way for them. I know in the 68 Olympics, and they talk about the Carl Lewis's and the Tommy Smith, and when we look at Olympics, we forget the people that have some of the same records, but they just is not as publicized as everyone else.
Right.
Yeah, it's an honor to meet you guys, and God bless you guys so much.
I just wrote a book called Expression of Hope.
Okay.
It's about my life. It's a great book. I mean, I try to give it to kids so kids can understand what it takes to be successful in life. Like nobody gives you anything in life. You have to go out there and earn everything you get. And
is it online?
It's online in Amazon and the bookstores. It's called The Expression of Hope.
Okay. Yeah. Expression of Hope. All right. Thank you guys so much, and we'll make sure and promote that book. So
okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. God bless you. All right. And we're out right here. Ernest Debbie Walker. God bless you.